Hey everybody, it's McLean from Easybeam. And today I want to show you the Test Center, our tool for validating that your AI's output is really good before you have to release anything to users. So let's take a look at this portal, Language Chat. We currently have 3 versions of this portal. We have Sassy version plus Anthropic that contains this very sassy language teacher prompt. It's powered by Anthropic. Then we have another version, that's Sassy version plus OpenAI, which is the same prompt and then powered by OpenAI. And then we have a simple version plus OpenAI. We can look at that here. It's the same prompt, but minus the make it extremely sassy comment that we have. So let's say we want to easily compare the results between these 3 cases in different scenarios. How do we do that? We just crack open the Test Center. So every test we make, let's make one right now. Every test that we make is basically a bunch of data that we then put into the variables in your prompt in each version. So before we had language and lesson as the variables that can enter that prompt and then be given to the individual AI provider. So let's make an example test here. Let's say German. And then the language will be German. And then the lesson will be German verbs of motion. And we can save that test. Great. And now we can see we've got 1 test. And we have a bunch of different versions that are available to test. But I want to make another test first. So first, I'm also going to make French test. For language, I'm going to put French. And for a lesson, I'm going to do also, let's mix it up. Let's do French mass nouns, why don't we? Or we don't even need to say French, we can just do mass nouns. Perfect. We'll save that. Then we'll exit out of this window. Okay, so we've got 2 different tests. We've got one for French and we got one for German, and we have all these different versions that are available. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to select both tests, and then I'm going to make sure that all these different versions are selected. You can see here they are. And then you can see that at the top right, the action for the screen is run 6 tests. So what it's going to do is it's going to run each of these versions with both of these sets of data that we defined in our tests. So when I do this, we'll be able to see all the different outputs. See, these are streaming in here, in progress, in progress, in progress. And these are finishing up. And then we can compare the results of those different situations. So you're a language expert teacher, give me the exercises one at a time, user translate from English to French. So this is the full prompt that the AI receives. Let's see, and then we can actually look at the output. All right, darling, buckle up for a sassy ride. We can see that Anthropic really likes that phrase. But let's look at Sassy version plus OpenAI for French as a point of comparison. And then you can see it's not as sassy. Anthropic seems to be the expert on being sassy. So you can see that this is a really easy way to compare the results of a lot of different outputs all at once. And you can create all sorts of test matrices so you can run against every version before you actually release it to your users with Easybeam. It really is that easy.